My chosen one, if you are watching this right now, understand that this is no accident. I am speaking directly to you, the one I have chosen. I am commanding you to cease the talking, silence the doubt, and begin to truly listen. This is your wake-up call. This is your final warning. Ignore it at your own peril, and you will live with deep regret. The time for excuses has passed. I declare to you now, be still and know that I am your God. Be still this very moment. Quiet your voice, so I can speak into your spirit. You have spoken too much. You have carried too much weight that was never yours to bear. Now it is time to hush, to lean in close, to prepare yourself. These nights ahead will not be ordinary nights. They are portals, gateways to transformation beyond anything your mind can currently comprehend. The energy within your very being is shifting as I speak these words. Your body is tuning to a higher vibration. Your life is being rewritten in ways you cannot yet fathom. But here is what I need you to understand. If you continue to reveal too much, if you fail to protect your space, if you neglect the sanctity of silence, I am calling you into. Your blessings will be stolen before they reach your hands, your destiny delayed by years, your breakthrough compromised at the very threshold. If you have felt my spirit tugging at you during this message, if you sense that I am speaking directly to your situation right now, drop a comment below. Just type the words "I receive this." That simple act of obedience releases angels on assignment for your life. Do it now before you continue, and let me know that you are here. You are present in my path and will follow me to the end of your journey. In this sacred moment, I am issuing a command to you: be silent. Not out of fear, but out of absolute necessity for what I am about to do in your life. Your silence is not an afterthought in my plan. It is sacred. It is required. It is the very atmosphere in which miracles are born. You have poured out your dreams too freely. You have shared your visions with ears that were never meant to hear them. I have watched this happen for too long. Now I decree a divine hush over your entire existence. This is not optional. This is essential to your next elevation. Each word that comes from your mouth carries vibration. It carries authority. It carries creative power. But when those words echo in ears not consecrated for your journey, when they land in souls not aligned with your path, they become weapons used against you. They become tools of delay, sabotage, and outright theft of what belongs to you. I have seen enough. I have watched your words be twisted by people you thought were friends. I have watched your plans hijacked by those who smiled in your face. I have watched your spirit drained by conversations that should never have happened. That is precisely why I now demand your silence to become your strongest weapon in this season. It is in the stillness that I will unveil your next step with crystal clarity. In the solitude, my spirit will whisper wisdom too sacred for public consumption. The enemy cannot steal what he cannot hear. My child, he cannot sabotage what remains hidden in me. I am moving for you right now, but this divine action requires your voice to rest. Calm your racing mind. Tune your spirit to my frequency. Wait in expectant silence. Your obedience to this silence is the very threshold you must cross to enter your breakthrough. You have shared your testimony with the masses. You have bared your pain before crowds. You have lifted others up even while hiding your own tears. Now I say to you, enough words. Your silence in this hour is not punishment. It is your shield. In this hush I am calling you into. Your words become internal prayers. They become divine decrees spoken in secret. They become heavenly agreements exchanged only between you and me, with no interference from the noise of this world. Many of your spoken words came from pure hearts. I know this. I see your motives, but not all who listened to you were of the same spirit. Some smiled as they slowly drained your energy, some applauded your vulnerability while secretly celebrating your delays. But no more, my chosen. Your silence now filters wheat from chaff. It discriminates between who truly walks with you in covenant and those who are merely seeking your secrets to benefit themselves. Your next season does not demand announcements, it demands alignment with me. I am protecting that which is growing within your spirit right now. What you carry inside you is too holy, too potent, too raw for exposure to unrehearsed hearts. Your silence is the womb in which destiny is nurtured. Guard it with everything in you. Honor it as you would honor me. Let your quietness speak louder than your words ever could. Not every ear that hears you is loyal to your future. Not every clap is rooted in genuine faith for you. Some listen just to collect ammunition. The season for revealing your spiritual blueprints to the crowd has passed. The enemy is subtle, my child. He does not always wear horns. Sometimes he wears compliments, sometimes he sends checking-in texts, sometimes he shows up with disarming smiles. You have been too generous with secrets that were meant to stay between us. What was born in our divine intimacy was never intended for casual conversation. Every time you overshare, you unravel the mystery I have placed around your movement. Your future is not a communal project, it is a covenant between you and me. Seal it, protect it. Cover it like the treasure it is. I am speaking now because the next stage I am bringing you into is incredibly sensitive. This ground is holy ground. One careless conversation, one misjudged listener, one verbal misstep at the wrong time, and your blessing could slip through your fingers. This is not paranoia, this is warfare intelligence. Discretion is your armor in this season. You owe absolutely no one an explanation for your silence. In this season, your stillness is your statement. Your quietness is your position. I am working in silence behind the scenes. You must do the same. People may question your new distance. They may wonder about your shift. Let them wonder. You are no longer compelled to over-explain what I am doing behind the curtain. When my son walked toward the cross, his lips were few. His silence spoke volumes. Even so, you are entering a season where talking may actually cost you access to what I have prepared. This is a womb season, not a broadcast season. Seeds are being sown in secret. Roots are burrowing deep where no eye can see. Fruit is quietly forming beneath the surface. Your silence is the shield over what is being built. There is holiness in being misunderstood by people who are not assigned to your level. There is favor in being underestimated. As you step back from unnecessary noise, you align with my frequency. Trust me when I tell you this. Those who question your silence now will be absolutely astounded by your transformation later. When that appointed moment comes, your results will speak louder than any explanation ever could. Your manifestation will silence every question, but until then, hold your peace. Breakthrough is more fragile than most people realize. It requires sacred conditions to fully form. Too often, people sabotage their own breakthrough by speaking too much too soon. Every victory begins in the spirit realm before it manifests in the natural. Once it is made public prematurely, it becomes vulnerable to spiritual attack. It opens the door to jealousy, doubt, sabotage, and delay. Think of breakthrough like a seed I am planting in the garden of your life. Would you dig it up every day to show others it is growing? You let it rest in the dark soil. You water it in secret. You wait patiently for the bloom. The exact same principle applies to what I am doing in your life right now. What I am forming in your spirit demands privacy, not publicity. Your silence is the rich soil in which miracles germinate unseen. Even my son warned, do not throw your pearls before swine. Not everyone deserves to hear of your progress, some simply wish to consume your insight for their own benefit. Some want to know your plans so they can get there before you. Keep your plans folded in. Keep your strategies hidden. Let them mature in the dark place. Then when I say it is time, let your manifestation do all the speaking for you. Tonight is not an ordinary night, my chosen one. It is supernatural. I am opening portals above your life right now. I am creating windows of opportunity not often granted. What transpires tonight and over the coming nights carries the power to completely shift your life trajectory, but this transformation demands your alignment with the directive I have given you. If your spirit is tugging you towards solitude right now, if a holy unrest stirs your heart, that is not anxiety, that is my invitation to you. Do not ignore it. Tonight is not about outward activity, it is about spiritual activation, it is about becoming more. The atmosphere around you is pregnant with possibility. Miracles stand waiting at your door, angels are positioned for deployment, but they will not land in chaos, they require the stillness I have commanded. I am not after your performance, I desire your presence with me. Step out of the noise. Step into the stillness where I dwell. This hour is not about external effort, it is about internal metamorphosis. Heaven is poised to move on your behalf. The question is, are you positioned to receive? Your body is sacred. My child. Your energy is sacred tonight. I am recalibrating your frequency, but I need you to disconnect from frequencies that clash with what I am releasing. This spiritual download demands clarity, not interference. The noise of technology disrupts the purity I intend to infuse within your spirit, so tonight, turn off your screens, silence your devices, light a candle if that helps you focus, play soft worship music if that opens your heart, or simply sit in complete silence and let my spirit wash over you. Let me speak to you in the quiet. You are not just receiving information tonight, you are becoming something new. Protect this space I am creating. Protect this frequency I am establishing in you. What I am releasing to you tonight cannot be grasped by your intellect alone. It must be received by your spirit, so quiet your mind, calm your thoughts. Open your heart. Let me pour into you what you have been seeking. The whisper of heaven often sounds like your own thoughts, but you will know it is me by the peace it brings. You will know it is me by the clarity it provides. You will know it is me by the way it settles something deep within your soul. I do not speak in chaos, I do not minister in confusion. When I speak, things shift. When I move, atmospheres change. When I touch your life, nothing remains the same. Position yourself to hear me tonight, create space for me. This is not about religious performance, this is about relationship. This is about intimacy with me. Many people want my blessings, but few want my presence. Many want what I can do, but few want who I am. But you are different, you are chosen. You hunger for more than just answered prayers. You hunger for me. I see your heart, my child. I know your struggles. I have watched every tear you cried in secret. I have heard every prayer you whispered in the dark. Nothing about your journey has been hidden from me. Everything you have been through, every heartbreak, every disappointment, every closed door, it has all been preparation for this moment. Not one tear was wasted, not one prayer went unheard. I have been building something in you through it all. I have been forging you in the fire. I have been shaping you into the person who can carry what I am about to release. This is your time, this is your season. This is your breakthrough moment, but here is what most people do not understand. Breakthrough does not come through noise. It does not come through hustle. It comes through surrender. It comes through trust. It comes through the willingness to be still and let me work. Your breakthrough is not dependent on your ability to force doors open. It is dependent on your willingness to rest in my promises. It is dependent on your faith that I am working even when you cannot see it. I am asking you to trust me in this season of silence. I am asking you to believe that something powerful is happening even when you cannot see evidence yet. Your stillness is not stagnation, your waiting is not wasting, your silence is not weakness. It is wisdom. What you withhold from the public right now becomes the power you possess in private. What you refuse to announce prematurely becomes the miracle that shocks everyone later. Your discipline to stay quiet now is the foundation for your elevation soon. Every time you choose to keep your mouth closed when you want to speak, you are storing up spiritual energy. Every time you choose peace over proving yourself, you are building credibility with heaven. I promote the humble, I exalt the meek, I elevate those who know how to decrease, so I can increase. Your dreams are not idle fantasies, my chosen. They are prophetic downloads from my throne room in stillness. I speak. In sleep, I reveal. In rest, I download strategy. Sleep is one of the most intimate channels I use to communicate with my children. That restlessness before sleep is your spirit preparing to receive. Do not dismiss it as anxiety. It is anticipation. Tonight, before you close your eyes, ask me a question. Say this out loud: Lord, what do you want me to know? Then go to bed expectant, not exhausted. Place a journal beside your bed. Have a pen ready. Dreams come in symbols, fragments, impressions. They are not always literal, but they always carry truth when they come from me. Some nights you will see faces of people who will be significant. Some nights you will see colors that represent spiritual realities. Some nights you will see numbers that carry prophetic meaning. These are not random images, they are blueprints, they are divine codes. I do not just grant blessings and leave you to figure them out. I arm you with strategy. Your dreams are one of the primary ways I do this. Pay attention, write them down. Ask me for interpretation. Sleep is not just for physical rest, it is for spiritual receptivity. Some of the most powerful revelations come when your conscious mind is at rest and your spirit is awake. This is why I command you to guard what you consume before bed. What you feed your mind in the evening hours directly affects what I can release to you in the night hours. If you fill your mind with chaos, you create static that blocks my signal. But if you fill your mind with worship, with my word, with thanksgiving, you create a clear channel for my voice. You at dawn will wake different than you went to sleep. You may rise with fresh insight. You may wake with simple decisions that suddenly feel clear. You may wake with lifted burdens. That is how I speak. Not always in thunder, but often in peace. Not always in dramatic moments, but often in gentle clarity. This is why your posture matters before sleep. Tonight, do not go to bed scrolling social media, do not go to bed watching television. Tonight, create a sacred ritual before sleep, light that candle, play that worship, read my word if only for 5 minutes. Speak your gratitude out loud. Thank me for 3 specific things. Then lie down with this declaration: Lord, I am yours. Speak to me tonight. That simple act of surrender opens realms you cannot imagine. Tomorrow morning, when you wake, do not immediately reach for your phone. Sit for just 5 minutes in silence. Close your eyes. Take slow breaths. Ask your spirit this question: what changed in me overnight? Trust me, something did change. Something shifted, something was planted. You may not be able to articulate it yet, but you will feel it. There will be a knowing you cannot explain, there will be a peace you did not manufacture. That is my signature. That is how you know I was there in the night. Every closed door you experienced was never an accident, it was a divine redirect. It was me protecting you from what would have destroyed you. The stars themselves, the very cosmos I created, are aligning for your favor right now. Your moment is so close you can almost touch it. This rearrangement I am doing is dismantling every barrier in your path, not by your strength, not by your hustle, but through divine orchestration that only I can accomplish. This is your invitation to stop resisting uncertainty, release control, step into faith. Trust the process. Your role is simple but not easy. Stay aligned with me. Remain humble before me. Stay in position. Do not move until I say move. Do not speak until I say speak. Premature movement aborts miracles. Impatience derails destiny. But obedience, even when it does not make sense, releases realms you cannot imagine. I am not asking you to understand everything. I am asking you to trust me. I am not asking you to see the whole staircase. I am asking you to take the next step I show you. That is faith. The financial drought you have endured is ending right now. I am releasing a supernatural flood of provision into your life. This is not about working harder. This is not about another side hustle. This is a divine release. This is a reversal that will undo generations of lack in your family line. Think about those restless nights worrying about bills. Think about those rejections from opportunities. I heard every tear, I felt every worry, I saw every sleepless night, and now I answer with abundance that cannot be ignored. This shift I am releasing will not just impact your bank account, it is going to transform your entire mindset about money. It is going to break poverty mentality off your thinking. It is going to demolish scarcity consciousness from your family line. I need you to prepare for this mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. This is not just about receiving money. This is about learning to steward it rightly. Walk into this season with gratitude already in your heart. Walk into this season with generosity already in your spirit. What I am about to release is not for you alone. It is for the mission I have called you to. This is not a temporary fix. This is permanent transformation. This is sustainable increase. This is generational wealth beginning in your hands. The provision I release does not just cover your needs, it creates overflow. It produces surplus. Do not let fear creep in. Do not let doubt whisper lies. Stand firm, stand confident, stand expectant. Your financial breakthrough is not coming. It is here, it is active. It is moving toward you right now. Make room for it in your life, in your home, in your spirit. When I move, scarcity ceases to exist. When I release provision, only overflow remains. The struggle that has defined your past is closing its chapter today. This is not wishful thinking. This is prophetic declaration. You are stepping into a revised timeline where chains of hardship, setback, limitation and delay are dissolved by my power. You will no longer fight to inch forward. I am clearing the way before you. This does not mean challenges disappear completely, it means they no longer have power to bind you. You will inherit wisdom, strength, resilience that converts obstacles into stepping stones. Every tear you cried in secret, every sleepless night you endured, every moment you wanted to quit but kept going, none of it was wasted. It was all fertilizer. It was all preparation. Your history is being retold. Your story is being rewritten. Your narrative is shifting from victim to victor. From barely surviving to abundantly thriving, so breathe deeply right now. Release the burden you have been carrying. You are entering a season where the load lightens, the path widens. This is your moment. This is your rise. Your obedience in obscurity is about to produce a harvest in public view. Your faithfulness in secret is about to result in favor everyone can see. Your persistence through pain is about to birth a testimony that will heal thousands. You are about to step into visibility. Your light will no longer be hidden. It will blaze. The right people will see you clearly, not because you are performing, but because you are finally walking in authenticity. Your unique gifts, your distinct calling, your inner radiance will attract the right allies, the right mentors, the right opportunities. This new visibility is not about applause. It is not about fame, it is about truth. It is about you standing fully in who I made you to be, without apology, without shrinking, without dimming your light. When you stand in your true identity, you become a beacon. When you stop hiding, you become a lighthouse, not for your glory, but for mine, working through you, not for attention, but for assignment. Your story will become a testament that encourages the weary. Your journey will become a roadmap that guides the lost. Your transformation will become proof that I am still in the miracle business. Step into this season with confidence. Step into this season with boldness. When I whisper, obey, trust me. When I command silence, honor it. When I promise breakthrough, believe it without wavering. Your moment has not just arrived, it has been waiting for you. Hold firm, embrace the stillness. Let heaven speak over every area of your life. This is not the end. This is the beginning. This is not a conclusion. This is a launching pad. Everything you have been through has led you to this exact moment. I am calling you higher. I am calling you deeper. I am calling you into a dimension of relationship with me that you have never experienced before. Will you answer? Will you obey? Will you trust me enough to be silent when everything in you wants to speak? Will you trust me enough to wait when everything in you wants to rush? This is the test. This is the threshold. This is the moment that will determine your next level. Choose wisely. Choose faith. Choose me. Your entire future is hanging in the balance of this decision. I am extending my hand, take it. I am opening the door. Walk through it. I am speaking clearly. Listen closely. This is your time. This is your season. This is your breakthrough. Do not let it pass you by. Seize it. Walk in it, and watch what I do with a life that is fully surrendered to my will. The best is not behind you. The best is ahead of you, and it starts right now in this moment of sacred silence before me. Be still, know that I am God, and trust that I am working all things together for your good, because you are called according to my purpose.